Welcome to our PartsWatch Inventory Management Training Series. This video shows you how to set up and run the Set Min Max Order Point utility. This part utility screen is used to calculate new stocking levels. On PartsWatch, they're the Min, Max, and Order Point fields. The Set Min Max Order Point utility calculates the stocking level quantities based on selected sales history periods, and the updated quantities are stored in the part table to be used for purchasing and reporting. And while we're here, let me point out a couple of fields that can be used by the utility. The per car field is used to determine the multiple quantities that the part can be sold in. And the Stock Protect flag prevents the min, max, and order points from selected parts from being changed when the calculated quantities from the utility are updated to the part table. Okay, let's open the Inventory Part Utility Set Min Max screen and walk through the setup. Select a line and optionally filter the parts affected by part filters, including the create date. And the set value per car flag can be checked, and the system will calculate the stocking levels based on the number of units needed for the car. And as we already said, if the Override Stock Protect flag is checked, parts will be included in the calculation even if the Stock Protect flag on the part table is checked. Okay, now click the Select Periods button to open the History Period selection window. Select the relevant history periods from the pop-up. For example, if you want to maintain the stocking levels monthly, select the current period. If yearly, select current year, and if you want to compare this year to last year, then select the first prior year also. Then select all or each of the relevant periods within the histories and click OK. If the store schedule is set up, then the number of days the store is open for business will display here. And if it's not set up, the number of calendar days in the period will display, but can be edited under sell days. The weight determines how important the period is. For example, if running this year against next year, this year might be more important, so set those periods to 100%. And last year might be less, so set them to 50%. Or spring months might be more important at 100%, and the rest of the year less at 50%. Okay, we're almost done. We just need to set the number of days you want the stock to last for before reordering. If you order daily, then click the Set All Parts button and set it for 1 for min, max, or order point, whichever stocking levels you use. Or by clicking Set by Class, and the number of stocking days can be set differently for parts with different sales class codes. If the sales class codes aren't set up for a line in the line code rank specific screen, when you click the Set by Class button, the system will prompt that no ranking data was found, and the system defaults will be used, and the system will use the sales class codes entered in the system pop code setup screen. And if you need to get even more finite, the set overrides can be used to calculate the stocking level for all parts or by sales class codes using history values greater than and less than certain values. And now all we need to do is click the Update button to run the utility. Basically, the system takes the histories divided by the number of days in the period and multiplies by the weight percent to get the weighted units sold per day. So let me give you an example. If a Wix part, say 51515, has 124 units sold, and if the number of days is 62, and if the weight is 100%, then 124 divided by 62 times 1 equals a calculated stocking level of 2. Okay, once the utility parameters are set, we're ready to run the utility. And it's important to know, updating the results to your part table is optional. So at this point, you can use the utility as a report just to see how the system would set your stocking levels. But let's go ahead and see the results of the calculation in the part table and click the Update button. When we first looked, the min was 1 and the max was 2. Sales have increased the stocking levels for both min and max. And that's it for this lesson. If you have questions, please contact your support representative and be sure to watch the other videos in the Inventory Management Training Series. And thank you for joining us.